Hi, my name is Juliet. This is my very first video, and I really hope you like it. And what I'm going to be doing today, if you haven't read the title, is a makeup haul. Now, I wouldn't say I have a lot of makeup, but I would say that I have some makeup. So, yeah. So, I'm first going to start off with some palettes. Now, the first palette I have is the Too Faced Chocolate Chip, um, little cute palette right here. And I have another Too Faced product. This is the Too Faced Totally Cute palette, and it looks just like this. I didn't use this all. It broke, so I just decided to scrape everything out. And then I have another Too Faced palette. It's a Too Faced Eggnog Latte palette, and it looks just like this. Yes, again, this blush broke, so yeah. Next, I have this Around the World Cargo Cosmetics little thing, and they're just a bunch of little places. Then the last part that I have is, well, just like in a section, is the Morphe 258 palette, and their shades are super pigmented. So yeah. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you are these these little two drawers. They do not stick, they're separate. But I'm going to show you what is in there. So the first drawer, I have this Too Faced Better Than, that word, mascara. And I actually like this mascara. It's just I don't really like the wand that much, but I still like to use it. So then I have this Too Faced Melted Liquid-Fied Longwear lipstick type thing. And then I have a NYX Born to Co. Liquid Illuminating Highlighter here. And then I have an e.l.f. Daily Brush Cleaner type thing. Now, in the last drawer, I have two moisturizers. I have a little lip stain in the shade New Chick. Then I have this little purple lip gloss. And then I have this Maybelline Fit Me blush in the shade Peach. And then I have this Pure Glow palette. And then the last thing I have is this highlighting from Wet n Wild palette thing. So yeah. Sorry if you hear that noise. It's my fan going on. So yeah. So then I have a bunch of brushes. I'm not gonna show you because that's gonna take way too long. But I have some brushes. Next, I'm gonna show you what is in this little three container things. So in the little gray one, I have an LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation, and then I have a Laura Geller Coverlock Cream Foundation, and then I have a L'Oreal Paris Infallible Longwear Stick Foundation, and then I have an e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer. Then in the second drawer, I have an Essence All About Matte Fixing Compound Powder. And then I have a Wet n Wild lip scrub thing. Then I have a little chapstick that is scented what's called cupcake. And then I have a little Wet n Wild sharpener. And then I have a Wet n Wild palette like that. Now the last thing I'm going to show you is this little the last drawer. I have these two little palettes, and they tell you what to do. Same with this one. And then I have this little Profusion 7-shade multi-finish little eyeshadow thing. And then I have Essence All About Nudes type palette thing. Okay, Now I'm going to, oh, and on top of those little clear things, I had a little compact mirror in my Beauty Blender. So the last thing I'm going to show you is what's in here. So the first thing I have is this Lorac Light Source 3-in-1 Illuminating Primer. Then I have this Mario Badescu spray. Then I have a Maybelline Lasting Fix setting spray. Then I have an e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Face Primer. And then I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. Now for the liquid lips crowns, I first have this one, and this is in the shade Fab Fuchsia, and I think it's this one right here. And then I have this one in the shade Plumberry, and it is this one right here. And then the last one I have is Chestnut, and this one is right here. And then I have these other two. This is the Lord and Berry crown, and this is in the shade Intimacy, and this one is right here. If you can see that, it is right there. And then I have this Revolution Makeup Revolution London lip liner, and it's in the shade Region, and it's this one right here. So those are my lip liners. And then I have Model Zone bronzer. This is one of my favorite bronzers ever. Then I have this little e.l.f. palette, little face thing. It's just like that. Now for the lips, I have a lot. So I first have this NYX Intense Butter Gloss liquid lip, and it's in the shade Chocolate Apple. And then I had this Climax Classic Lip Balm because we always need to keep these babies hydrated and not dry and crusty. Then I have another chapstick, and this is just the chapstick original one, but I just took off the paper. It just looks like that. And then I have the Blossom Scented Lip Gloss, and it's in the coconut. And then I have this e.l.f. little lipstick type thing, and this is in the shade Bear Kiss. And then I have this Milani lipstick, and it's actually broken. So, and it's in the shade Matte Love, and that's just the color. And then I have this Too Faced Unicorn Tears lip topper, which I absolutely love. Yeah. And then I have this little liquid lip, like travel size type thing, and it's in the shade Sasha. And then I have this another lip stain, and it's in the shade Gorgeous Pony. And then I have this Essence Insecure lipstick, and this is in the shade Sandy Sunrise. And then I have this Estee Lauder lip gloss, and it's in the shade Berry Provocative, and this is actually so pretty. Yeah. And then I have this little lipstick type thing, and I actually like that one very much. So yeah, that is my little haul type thing, and this is what it looks like. That is the palettes, that is the little lip stuff, that's the drawers, and then my brushes, and then that. Okay. So yeah, I would say that I have a good amount of makeup, but not a lot. So yeah, but I really hope you liked it. Give it a thumbs up, and maybe subscribe, and maybe get 30 views. So yeah, first video.